Welcome to the Pew Podcast Live, where you get your favorite hot topics from a Christian perspective. Starring National Gospel Recording Artist, Pastor Ron Todd, the lovely Mel Phillips, everyone's favorite aunt, Penny Ellis, and the swag-tastic Josh Jad. This show is dedicated to our beloved C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Buckle up, you're in for a ride.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pew. Come on in, y'all. As you can see, I'm on location today. I am in Louisville, Kentucky, and this is my room. And I'm super excited about today's show. Listen, the lovelies are here today. It is going to get crazy. I'm so excited about this amazing couple. They are comedians and they are absolutely hilarious. And so they're going to be with us in just a moment. Tonight should be me and Mel. Mel's probably just running a little late today. Shout out to Auntie Penny, who is not able to be with us tonight, as well as Josh Jad, who is in another play, who just happened to be rehearsing on Tuesday, the night we record for the people. But as promised, we will still have a really good show tonight. And as promised, here is Mel. There she is.
I made it.
You made it.
It was a journey. You see, when you see this bun, you know it's been a day.
But you made it and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. So you see, I'm on location and my little ring light ain't acting right. It keep going off. Okay, Jesus, help me, please. Okay.
Help us, Lord. Help us.
Right. But I'm excited. We got an amazing show today. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in. Make sure you say hey to us like you do every week when you come in. I promise we're going to say hey right back to you because we're not funny acting folks here on the pew. You know, we cool on the pew. We just don't chew gum and put it under the seat. Come on here. Well, we good here on the pew. Come on in. Also, if you haven't already, hit that share button, hit the like button, let somebody know that you the pew was on, and we got a good one for y'all tonight. Me and Mel, we holding it down.
Well, where the people? I know Auntie Penny at work. Hey, Auntie Penny, I know you working.
Yes, and then you know Josh, he done got in this play. I said, now why they always rehearsing on Tuesdays when we record? So Josh is at play rehearsal.
You don't have to pop in, you know, and just let us see what he doing.
Yeah,
pop in for a minute, Josh.
Right, go just, you know, step out of rehearsal for a minute when you don't have a line and just say, hey, you know.
Yeah, I haven't seen Josh at all this year, him or Auntie Penny.
Yes, and we missed them. Okay, so we just won't have no extra light. Y'all know I'm dark. Praise God. All right. All right, so Kevin Morris, our New York brother, says, hey, everybody, happy Pews Day. Happy Pews Day.
Hey, Kevin.
We so glad you're here. We are glad you're here. Come on in, everybody. We got a good one for y'all tonight. Oh, my goodness. I cannot wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Every week, it gets gooder and gooder. Just stick around. It gets gooder and gooder. So let me tell you, I had went downstairs in the hotel because, you know, I likes my tea. And why they ain't had no hot water sitting out? I was so hot. I said, no, where's the hot water? It's the sign says hot water and coffee 24/7. Well, there was no hot. Oh, we put it up for the day. I said, well, I would like some hot water, please. And thank you.
So they had to bring the whole 10-gallon pot out there and heat it up.
No, they just took the cup back there. They probably used tap water. I said, let me taste this.
Bless it. You'll be all right.
Whew, the tea bag kind of just, you know, helps it out. Hey, there go Pastor Alicia. She says, blessings to you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Yes, I'm back in Kentucky. Yes.
Did you try that restaurant I told you about, Mussels and
I have forgot.
You gotta try it.
Text it to me so I won't forget.
I will.
Yep, I'm gonna try it for sure. Y'all come on in the room. There's my wife, Lady Mary, says, hey, hey, Pew Crew. Hey, hey.
Lady Mary.
Come on in the room tonight, y'all. Make sure you hit that share button. Let somebody know that we're on. And don't be sharing it in Messenger. I need share it on your page. Come on. Let them know that we on. Put it on the page. You see what I'm saying? Where everybody can see it. We got a good one, y'all. But Mel, how are you? What's going on with you? How's your week been so far?
It's been good. You know, they got me boycotting everything but Kroger and my mama house. So I got to get some clarification about going to Planet Fitness. I'm like, it's 20.
Now listen, they took my money out this month, so I'm still going. I don't care what nobody. They took my $26.99, so I will be there, and I'm getting on everything. I'm getting in the massage. Listen,
I done paid. Like, what are we doing here? We can't go to Sam's Club. We can't go to Walmart. We cannot go to Target.
Listen, I'm going to Planet Fitness.
List of places that we supposed to be boycotting.
I didn't know Planet Fitness was on that list. Well, they're going to have to wait until I can see if I can get out of my membership, but I'm going for the rest of the month. And I'm going to walk in the locker room and slam every locker for my $26.99.
Not every locker.
Listen, for that $26.99, I'm going to pull that paper towel out and I'm wiping every machine down. I'm using all their spray. Oh, yes, I'm going this month.
I do too. I'm like, I'm going as well. I got to get back to it. I done slacked off since the beginning. Well, since December, really. I got to get back to it.
Well, you know, I was sick. Remember, I was sick for like a month with the flu. And so I couldn't work out. I couldn't breathe. I had tried to go a couple times and, I almost ended my life. So I've only been back for the last couple weeks. And it was a challenge, too. You know, when you don't work out for like a month and then try to go back to it, because I'm used to doing like a good 35, 45 minutes of cardio. Yeah, I was at like minute 15. Thought I was going to need a respirator. It was a challenge. So, weights wasn't a problem, but that cardio was rough. There's Missionary Wood. She says, good evening, Pastor Todd and Pew Crew. God bless you. I'm loving the hearts. God bless you, too. Sending love right back your way. I can't wait no longer. I want to talk to the lovelies because they are so awesome. So they are hilarious. And if you've never seen them live or you've never seen their content, you are missing out on a treat. But of course, I got you. Let me just show you how funny they are.
Hey, baby, where you going?
I'm running late.
You got time? Like time.
Hey, Keisha.
I told you I was skating. Where you at?
Hey, girl. Yeah, I'm running 15 minutes late.
You always do this.
I'm on my way, girl. I'm on my way.
And they are on their way out here. Y'all put your hands together for the lovely. Listen. This is
that was so funny. Now you know you could have got you one of these little buns. You got to keep the hair ties in your glove compartment.
Okay.
So
Malachi had to wore her out. Now, and Danny, the thing is, you got your braids now, so you like, I'm good. They'll never know.
Braids,
Right.
That pressing curl don't hold up at all.
he just sweat it out. Just make you sweat it out.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. We appreciate you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
I've
looking
been
up.
so excited.
That was funny. That surprised me. We was like, oh, we can do that.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorites. But I just think it's so cool because you guys are a husband and wife duo, and you know people aren't always able to work together, especially with their spouse. They'll be like, I need you to, let me do this piece, and I'm gonna support you what you do, and you support. But you guys really, from what I've seen, you play off each other so well, and this is the coolest thing. So first of all, tell everybody how long you've been together and how long you've been married.
We've been together 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years together.
Okay.
And married for it'd be a year in March.
That is awesome. No wonder y'all doing it till you satisfied. Y'all still honeymooning. I know that's right.
It's still new to them, Ryan.
They still learning new ways and
New positions.
Okay.
flips, all kind of stuff.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Lord.
Not the flip.
Jesus be some Bengay. I mean,
What?
be careful with them flips, especially if y'all out here doing.
Look at that.
Don't need nobody in traction at the show.
Listen, well, the bedroom is undefiled. Huh? Hallelujah.
Won't
Let's see. Yes, I was, Kevin. Pastor Darlene says, praise the Lord, around time the Pew crew. God continue to bless you all richly. Thank you so much. Likewise. Oh my gosh, so that is awesome. 2 years. And you know what? Let me just say this. I love, because life is very precious and it can be short in many cases. I love that y'all didn't wait 5-10 years to get married. The Saints need to stop that, because first of all, you know you're ready to do it. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be in sin, you see. But that ain't why you get married. I'm just saying what I'm saying because I'm saying it. But the other thing is, you know, after about 6 months, you really know, like, are we compatible? Especially when you date to marry. But I feel that a lot of people date for fun and not to marry. So it's all about a mindset. Would you agree?
100%. 100%. That's a lot of the culture now is just wanting to experience different people. You know, and that's, like you said, it's just for fun. It's just for, I'm just going to try it and try it out. And a lot of times we hold on to people that we know we need to let go. You know, and I'm speaking from experience. Like, I've had women where I knew it's not going nowhere long term. I know I can't see myself long term, but I held on for certain benefits, you know. So it's like, you got to really just be intentional about what you want with your life. You know, do you really want compatibility, or do you just want to be out here? And if you're doing that, and you know that, then be honest with the people that you're involved with, so they know, hey, look, I'm just having fun with no intent of, you know. But when you find the right one, because that was me too. When you find the right one, you know, all that, the whole game, you got changed, because you realize, like, oh, this is the person I need in my life.
Right.
And you know what's interesting, and this is my second marriage, and Mel's been married before for a long time as well. And somebody made a statement to me, and when they first said it, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, like, I was really taken back by it, because I'm like, no, you know, you get married because you madly in love and da 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 da. And this was an older person, a very wise person, and they said to me, they said, you know, you learn as you get older. There are many reasons why you marry.
Yeah.
And one of the main reasons should be because together you are powerful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, like, I didn't think about that. They said, because what you got to realize in a marriage, yeah, you strive to always have this heated passion. They're like, but you get older and you get to a point where your body just don't even function like that. And this was a person who was at an age where they like, look, if I don't have no help, it ain't happening no way. But my mindset is not even like, oh, I gotta have it all the time. He like, so if you marrying somebody because you so madly in love and this is passion and that's all y'all got, you won't have a fulfilling marriage. He said, but you can marry somebody because they get it. Like, they understand the moment. Like, they understand that your vision, you understand theirs, and collectively together, y'all make moves.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I never thought about that.
Purpose.
Say that again.
You don't marry for passion, you marry for purpose.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And
Somebody
what-
type that in the chat box. You don't
It's
marry
not-
for passion, you marry for purpose.
That's
It's
good.
it's not sustainable. But
It's not.
purpose, you know, we have our mission statement out there. We can sustain this thing, but passion, no.
That comes and
out.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have to fight to keep that alive. Like,
Mhm.
even us within coming up on a year, you know, the lovey-dovey phase, all that, it goes in and out. You know what I'm saying? And we thought it was just gonna be there all the time. It's not. There's times we just like, you know, but we still realize we're on assignment. Like, we're on assignment together. And that's what's keeping us going, because, you know, God has put everybody here for a reason. And so now that we're both walking in what we're supposed to do, we're walking in it together. Now we walking in purpose, and that's what's keeping us on point. Is, okay, I'm doing this on purpose. You here to help me with my purpose. I'm here to help you with yours, and we have a purpose together.
Right.
So that passion is fun. It is fun. Like, it feel good. But what happens when you wake up and that person looking a little, you know, they got a booger in their nose, and you're like, no, that's, hey, I'm here on purpose. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the
Yep.
funny thing about us is that we're both comedians, but we do individual comedians. We're individual comedians, but we're also do comedy together as well. So it's like we have our individual purpose, and then we also have our together purpose as well.
Yep.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
Just give y'all my little 2 cents of marital advice. Always be grateful for each other. Always appreciate each other. Just don't take each other for granted. Like, make up in your mind every day, I'm just gonna try one little thing. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but I'm gonna do one thing to just make sure that my bae know I love her or I love him today. That's my little 2 cents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, and the thing, I've been so sick all week, but he's been telling me about getting my car washed because he paid for the membership.
Yeah.
Praise team, but I was like, I'm about to go get the car washed right now to show him that I'm grateful for it. And he was like, no, you're running late.
No, I love it.
That matters a lot. Appreciation matters a lot. Gratitude.
Yes.
I mean, marriage is about serving. It's a selfless act. I saw a post that said you gotta make sure that you find somebody that wants to be a husband instead of wanting a wife. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 different things. Like, oh, I want a wife, or as a woman, I want a husband. But do you want to be a wife as a woman? Do you want to be a husband as a man? Because that's what's really gonna make you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's most important, because you can have that, but are you that to that other person?
Right.
Showing
And
up. Are you?
And I think a lot of men have a problem with, they don't want to be providers.
Yeah.
They want to be dictators, but they don't want to provide.
Yeah. And providing is not just money. You know what I'm saying? Providing is so much more. Like
mental provision.
Yeah. Emotional security.
Spiritual.
Well-being, spiritual. Can you?
Definitely. He prayed for me a lot.
Yeah. Can you, when you in a mode to just chill, can you pray for your spouse when you see them really going through something spiritually when you're not even feeling that? You're not always going to feel the same battles. So it's like, are you going to sacrifice your time and your energy and your effort to pray right now when it's hitting the fan for her? So you got to get on the wall. Like, are you going to do that?
And the same for the wife as well.
Yeah. Like, you see they sad. Are you going to really stand in the gap for them? You know what I'm saying?
You can be in the best mood, but you gotta come and be there with them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what they don't talk about, because Danny's been through a lot. And so it's like, for me, I've had to adjust and grow to a different level of strength that I didn't know existed in myself to be the person that I had to be for her, and continue to be, and like you said, I'm feeling a certain type of way, but I have to now find our common ground together. Like, this is how we feel, though. I still have my own feelings because I can't, but I still have to be there for her. I still have to love and encourage and connect, find ways to connect while she's in this lowly space or whatever the case is. So it's so much more. Like, it's the emotional things. Like, it's so much more than just sex. It's way more than just that too, because it's times where both of you could not be feeling it. Do you still have that connection? And to me, the most important thing is friendship. That is the most important thing. Like,
we've been friends. Well, we've known each other since 2018, but we've been friends since 2021.
Yeah. Yeah. So we spent a year being friends, then we got together and spent a year being together, and now we coming up on a year of marriage. So this is like, we were intentional, and that year of friendship, it was no attraction.
Yeah, we didn't know.
We just was cool people. Like, and like, things just kept lining up and kept happening to where we got to this point, and our friendship is what keeps us. It's definitely what keeps me, because that's my homie. You know what I'm saying?
What was that moment where it was like, okay, friend, you looking a little different now?
Right.
So one of our friends, Smada, shout out to my man Smada, he was one of the best men in my wedding, and I was the best man in his wedding, and one of the groomsmen, I should say. And I knew him for some years now. He's an incredible actor and comedian. So I knew him for some years. I got into the comedy class, and we had met in 2018. Mike Larry was the lead role of this play that I was in, and she was managing. And so fast forward to 2021, Mike Larry did a comedy class. I got in the comedy class, and she got in at the same time. So now we performing. So I tell my man Smada about it, because he started doing comedy. He stopped. I said, hey, man, join this class to help me out. He joined the class. So now he had different stages of graduation and stuff. So we go a year performing. And so Smada, he's like, hey man, you know, he talked to me separately. He like, hey, you know, Danny like you, and I'm like, man, she don't like me, man. Just respect me. He like, nah, she respect me.
Just threw you out there, Danny.
Yeah.
I never said I liked him. I didn't even think I liked him. Smiley came to me and was like, hey, Mal really likes you.
And I never told him that. Like,
and I was like,
he was playing matchmaker.
Smiley was doing the work of the Lord. He was
You
working
hear
for
me?
the Lord.
the Lord's word.
yeah. And I'm like,
Yes.
so I heard about it, and I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I was
about
like, don't tell Mel that you told me, and me and him could just be friends. I'm gonna act like I don't even know the boy like you.
it. Yeah.
You know, like we just
I
gonna
was-
be cool.
I was gonna keep it how it was. Like, I feel you. I hear what you're saying, but
Mhm.
where I was in my mind, in my life, I wasn't. She was a good friend of mine, and I knew what I was doing to other women,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to bring her in that world. Like, I wasn't ready to be no husband. I wasn't ready for no commitment.
And then
You
when
know?
me and Smiley went working out, he was like, yeah, I told Mel that you like him. And I was like, I didn't say that. What are you talking about? And he was like, oh, no, you like him. I was like, I don't. He was like, well, when he be telling them jokes don't be as funny as how you be laughing.
Oh,
And I just ran away from him. Like, I was like, oh, man, that's not funny.
Yeah. So I was just gonna let it ride. I'm like, look, I don't have nothing for her. I ain't even going.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go down that path. It's coming up.
Oh, okay, we on the way. Okay.
So then she called. When I was at my homie birthday party, he was at the bowling alley. She called. She like, did Smiley talk to you? I'm like, yeah, he did. She like, well, what you think? I'm like, well, I am attracted to you. I'm attracted to you in a lot of different ways, but like we not compatible. Like this not gonna work. Like all I really have for you is
His
my
penis.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I had at the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. No,
What?
nothing else. That's it.
but you know what? Hold on. Let me. I don't mean to stop your story, but I'm gonna tell you what I really appreciate about that, Malachi. Because a lot of times when you love and care about a person, but you know where you are in your life, and sometimes people be like, "Stop saying that." No, God really working on me, and I believe that I'm gonna get there.
Yeah,
But what I'm not gonna do is play with you.
for real.
Well, because I have enough respect for you and for who you are, and because she was your friend, you cared about her, and so you knew that you weren't the man that you would want to date your friend. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is really commendable, and that's to any man out there. I mean, there's a lot of times that people blur those lines of friendship because of the lust of the flesh.
100%.
Because it's right there, especially if they're already, not quite delivered from some things, or maybe they indulge in, spirits or whatever. And so, they had them a drink and, they happen to be there, and it's just like, okay, well, you here, and so let's do it. But then it causes issues with the relationship because they're not really ready to commit to you. But then you got the Danny of the relationship who's focused and ready. And then she gets hurt because you like, yeah, I understand we friends and I understand we have a good time and we feel each other, in that way, but I can't be your husband right now.
Yeah.
So, dude, like that's huge that you did what you did.
And I knew like that was a big step for me because when you doing what you're doing in the world, you're only honest to a certain extent. And there was friendships that I tarnished because of that. You know what I'm saying? Although I was honest to a certain degree, I still knew like this wouldn't go nowhere. So why even go down that path? You know what I'm saying? And so, but like you said, with Danny, I was like, I can't do that. So I was like, hey, if you down for this, then we can do something.
She wasn't down for it. She was like,
He said that.
She was like, no.
I said, I really appreciate the honesty, but no,
Mhm.
God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still be friends. I was like, we can even, the fact that, because a lot of times it's hard to find a male friend who is not trying to,
Sleep with
get
you.
up in you. It's, I'm sorry, Christian, trying to.
I got you. We got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to find people like that. So it kind of gave me a respect for him. I said, well, cool. We can really be friends. Like, because I know I'm not about to open up my legs to you. And you're a male friend and that'll be fine. So we just started really hanging out more. Because,
We got closer then, yeah.
I made rules. I said, we won't be kissing. We won't be touching hands. We won't be getting close. We won't be doing none of that. But we can go hang out, go to comedy clubs by ourselves now. We go in groups and stuff and just go have fun. And that's what we were doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And
But see, Danny's personality has always been one to where you can't help but to respect her because she has a big heart and she's so kind and so loving.
100%.
Like even the worst man would know, like, you don't mess over that. Like this is
Yeah.
Aw,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was
Oh
delicate.
yeah.
Very
She's
delicate.
precious.
Genuine. Yeah, for sure. So it's like you that's the type of person like, oh, she needs a good strong man. Like I used to, as a friend, I'd be like, man, Danny need a good strong dude to lead her. Like,
Who
you know,
can I hook her up with the whole time?
Right.
You.
God say, no,
It's your
I'm about to
assignment.
clean you up, Doc. I got you. I'm about to prepare you for her, God.
like yeah, I'm like, she got a lot. All she needs is a strong leader to the next level. So we got close after that. We started talking like probably every day, if not every other day, but talking a lot, like on the phone for hours, like in the morning, just talking about stuff. Like I would tell her about chicks I was messing with. She would tell me about dudes she was trying to date and stuff not working out or whatever the case was. We just was so cool, you know. And then our relationship just grew. Like we got closer and closer, and then where honestly we got a little age difference between us, so that was what was a big block for me.
And me too. That's why I was like, cool, this is where we gonna be then.
Yeah, because I had experience with that. I was with the older woman, and I was with her for 2 years, and come to find out, it didn't work out, and I realized that we just weren't compatible. Like, you know, we was on two different pages of our lives, but the main thing, it was compatibility. Like a lot of the stuff we just didn't mesh as much as I thought we did, you know. And so nothing was a red flag wrong, but at the same time I'm like, this just don't feel the 100% best, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of deterred me. Like I don't really want to do that again with an older woman again. And so and honestly, it's like the way God opened my eyes was just so strategic. I had went to LA for a film festival. One of the films I did was in a film festival. And so the director and producer of the film festival, she was an older woman. She was much older though. She's old enough to be my mother, actually, like older. But she kept herself, you know, together. She looked good. So she reached out to me.
Cougar. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. She reached out to me when I got back to Detroit and showed interest. Yeah, and so I was intrigued by it, but I'm like, I straight up told her, like, you're actually too old. Like her son was 2 years younger than me. And I'm like, this can't work, man. I'm like,
damn.
Like this won't work. And I'm like,
you should have started calling her auntie. Okay, auntie. That would have shooted her on the way.
Come on. I'm like, if you want to have some fun, I can have some fun with you. She like,
they're gonna offer.
Like, yeah. I'll offer
right.
No flowers, just for. But let me say this: Danny only like 90 days older than you. Don't be.
Oh, you're so.
That's
sweet.
it. If that, he might be 60 days older than you.
I accept it. You'd be surprised.
You'll be very surprised. So, anyways, we're gonna keep moving. I ain't gonna expose her like that. It's my wife. Nah, but so I was really confused by it. So I talked to my older brother. My older brother's about her age. So I was like, hey, like this lady liked me, you know, but she way too old for me. He was like, well, just date her and see what happened. And I was like, why would I do that? Like, but what it did for me was that it opened my eyes again to an older woman. Like that's what it did. And so like that was God's way of like being strategic and restarting my mindset with that. So I was like, well, maybe not her, because I was like, she is just too old. Like that's just ridiculous. So then it's like, all right, well maybe. So then it's like, maybe Danny is somebody I could date, you know. And then my car broke down Thanksgiving of 2022. My car broke down. And then my boy Nico, it broke down at his apartment. So the next day I came to get it. So the whole day I'm on the phone with her, and I got Nico with me. We trying to just figure this out. So he holding the phone with her on the phone. He was like, he put it on me like, you should date Danny. And I had just heard that like some days before, and I was like, why you say that? He's like, because y'all are perfect for each other. Like y'all do the same thing. Y'all compatible. Like why not? And I was like, well, she older and she ready, you know, for a husband and for life. And he was like, so? And I was like, dang. And then like that's when it kind of started, and we did a show. After that, she had hired me for a show, and things just kind of just kept going. We went on a date November 11th, 2022. just as friends, just but we had so much
A lot of
fun.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, and that was
he
it.
shocked me out, but because he was like, I don't want nobody else to be with you. When I thought we was just friends, I was like, what? Wait,
I don't even remember saying that.
I want nobody else to be with me. And I knew I felt like I started liking him after that because I was out on a date with this guy, and he was, my type, dark skin, and I'm thinking about Mal because he calls me every day. I'm like, he used to call me around this time. And he like, you want to go hang out some more and wine chasing? And I was like, no, I'm gonna go home. He's like, but it's the weekend. I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, somebody.
Together because he called me like, I was trying to get to know you. I was like, well, I got a boyfriend now. He was like, what?
And I ain't even had no wine tasting money.
No, he did not.
Wow. Oh man, I love it.
Ron,
And here y'all.
Like a whole bunch of young dudes just like God was preparing me for Mel because people like I wouldn't date nobody younger than me. Whole bunch of young dudes just coming up to me, hey mom, boo boo boo, shorty. And I'm like, no, I'm straight. But I think that prepared me for him. And then I remember when God told me, silly. I remember when God told me years ago, because I used to be very materialistic because I had my stuff together. So you got to have your material stuff together. But God kind of whispered in my ear and was like, do you want somebody that's going to have it all the way together financially? Or do you want somebody that's going to be there for you? Like, there for you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, dang. Okay. So he kind of prepared me for Mel.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, I love it.
And here y'all are today, the lovely.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So listen,
and that's how we came up with the name Lovelies.
Say that again.
Both of our middle names are Lee, and that's how we came up with the name the Lovelies.
Oh,
Because you've always gone by Danny Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because when I saw the Lovelies, I said, she don't mess around and marry somebody with the last name Lee, so she just gonna always be Lee.
Right. Yeah. My stage name has always been Malachi Lee. So it's like people always thought like, yo, I thought y'all was already married. Like, nah, we just got the same middle name.
That's amazing.
I love it. That is such a beautiful love story. I like a good love story.
And it makes even more sense that they are doing an event on Valentine's Day. And we're going to talk about that when we get back from this break. We'll be right back. Well, it was a quick one. No, I'm joking. We'll be right back.
The District Detroit is Detroit's premier sports and entertainment destination. With something for everyone. Connecting downtown to Midtown and beyond. Creating a diverse workforce, a critical part of Detroit's comeback. Already underway, this $1.2 billion investment includes transformational projects, all this at the center of the action. Now, a new phase is beginning in the District Detroit. And we've got more big plans.
All right, we are back right here on the Pew. All right, we are here with the Lovelies, and now you guys have an amazing event that's coming up on Valentine's Day. Tell us about it.
Yes, so this is a lovely show. We are producing our own show. This will be the second one that we've done. The first one was in December. That one did pretty well. So we're back on the Lovelies on Valentine's Day. We'll be at the Raw Space in Detroit, Michigan. The address is there, 8420 West McNichols. Tickets are $25. There will be a free raffle as well. We'll be raffling off some prizes. So this is the show we're producing. We're putting on our own money up for. We have one featured artist and two featured special guests at the same time as well. So definitely come out if you are single, in a relationship, you got a side piece, main piece, whatever you got.
Trying to find you a piece. No.
Trying to find a piece, yes. And it's a clean show too. So you can bring your grandmother if she needs a good time out. You know, your auntie that don't like no cussing. You know, your neighbor that always be saying praise the Lord and looking for something to do. You can bring anyone out. It's a family-friendly event.
And it's only 40 seats, so the seats are limited.
Yes, which we only have 20-something left. So, yeah, so definitely want to hope to see y'all out. We are definitely excited for this one. With it being Valentine's Day, everybody's looking for something to do on Valentine's Day.
And it'll be our first Valentine's Day as a married couple.
Yes, it will.
Oh, I love that.
In which it'll be 11 months on the 13th. So the day right after, we'll be celebrating 11 months of marriage. So definitely come out. We would love to have you there. We want to keep these events going, these events that we're producing on our own. So definitely we'll love to have y'all out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Doors open at 6:30. Showtime is at 7 p.m. It's at the Raw Space, 8420 West McNichols in Detroit. For more information, you can call 616-288-4932. The Lovelies Clean Comedy on Valentine's Day. Come on, we got to go and support. I'm so excited for you guys. Like I said, I've been keeping up. I've been watching videos, and they are hilarious. Oh my gosh. I didn't have time to queue up this one where this was, I think it may be Danny by herself, but she talking about this car seat, how she have to adjust the car seat from when you get in. Yeah. And so she was on stage talking about it in one of her comedy sets, and she going, So while she actually get in the car, talking about, y'all thought this was just a joke, and she was really doing that seat from, adjusting it from when he was in there. It's hilarious. Tell us your social media handle so they can go check y'all out.
Yes, you can follow us at the Lovelies, THELUVLEES on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube at the same time. That's where all our content is. And also to purchase our tickets, $, Cash App, $, the Lovelies, THELUVLEES as well. So that's where all of our pages are. That's also connected to both of our pages as well.
Comedian Danny Love and Malachi Lee _
Yep, on Instagram. So yeah, our Instagram, we're also building up our YouTube page. So definitely subscribe if you are not on that. We do content on there as well. We also do a podcast ourselves as well. So yeah, we'd love to have y'all there. LUV is the key. Lovelies. LUVLEES.
I love it. Well, thank y'all so much for being with us. We got to have y'all back because the time goes so fast.
It does.
I really enjoyed y'all.
For having us.
Thank y'all.
Oh, yes.
I got to know you. We met in Perilous Times or something.
Oh, my. I think we met at Perilous Times in 2011.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, please don't let you crucify. Yes.
I feel like
those was the days.
Time as well. I feel like I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember what show we were in, Malachi.
Something, wasn't it? Because I have to pass around in my phone, and I feel like it was you.
Was it? Oh my gosh!
A play?
It was a play for sure.
Did you work with that church on Grand River and something? I forgot now. It's an Easter.
I want to say it was with what is this lady's name? I haven't worked with her in years, but I mean it was years ago too.
Yeah. At Charles H. Wright?
Wasn't Charles H. Wright? It was at Wayne State, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Vanessa.
It wasn't Vanessa.
Do you?
It was Kiki's play, I believe. Were you on any of the?
I don't think so. So.
It's gonna come to me when we get offline, but I believe we worked on the
Clyde's play. I remember.
Yeah, but definitely.
Right.
Thank y'all.
I've done so many, I can't keep up no more. But yes. We've worked for sure. I remember, and you were hilarious. So
Thank you.
yeah, but I appreciate y'all. Listen, you guys are more than welcome to stay with us. We just about to go to some hot topics. So if y'all want to stay and get into it with us, you are more than welcome.
All right.
Okay, we can. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Mel, what time it is?
Time for the hot topics.
Let go. All right. Well, today in Hot Topics, first of all, I thought this was crazy. I didn't even realize people still did voodoo. But look at this.
What
An
in the
Eagles fan
world?
was caught poking at Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes. It must have worked though. They lost.
You know what? It's funny. I've been seeing that video, but I didn't look close enough, and I didn't read the caption.
She poking the voodoo doll.
And they beat that man up. They beat him up. I'm like, this is the turn from a football game to a gang fight. Get off this man.
That's crazy.
That was
Yeah, voodoo. She look.
I'm surprised because they was.
Look. I mean, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's scary.
She in public with it too,
Right,
unashamed.
I mean, jabbing.
Yeah, she going hard.
Why
Like,
isn't it working?
My
he
goodness.
probably like
No.
Got him all discombobulated.
Yeah, that's why he kept fumbling. Like, what is going on?
Right.
Just get this ball out of my hand.
That's my arm now. I can't feel my arm.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know people was going that hard with it still. I knew it was still out, but not in public at a football
The
game.
witches and the warlocks are out. That's why you have to stay prayed up and
I mean,
covered
it's in
under
New
the blood.
Orleans, and that's a big part of their culture. So they probably was selling them as, souvenirs all up and
Might
down.
have been.
Oh, oh my God.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
No.
They had them.
Whichever one you don't want to win.
Yeah, they were selling them on both sides.
Right.
You got each
Yeah.
square.
Oh, we got to move on because that spirit. I'm like, well, they gosh,
His head came
okay.
down. Yeah,
Now, on a not so funny note, now, a lot of celebrities have been coming out ever since P. Diddy has been charged with sexual assault. And many celebrities that are connected with him, of course, the ones that were on Making of the Band and things like that, have been speaking out about some of the things that they've gone through. Recently, on an interview with Day 26, which is one of his bands that he made on the very popular MTV show, talked about their experience and left the whole band in tears. Take a look at this.
I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people.
Yeah.
Like, we talented, passionate people. I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro. I don't understand why someone would sit down and think about hurting someone. I don't know, or laugh about it after they do it. Like, I don't get it. That's why I said none of them are innocent. I'm not here to expose anybody, but none of them are innocent, man. Like, none of them are innocent. Y'all all coming after this man for millions of dollars when y'all were a part of it as well. Y'all were down too. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair to him. It's not fair. Fair to me.
It's not fair to people that with actual story that actually been affected by that. Because then it make everybody seem like they just try out to get something or, whatever, opposed to it being real people that went through real stuff,
Did you ever confront Diddy about this?
I kept trying to get in contact with him because all I wanted was an apology. All I kept saying, like, could you apologize? Like, could you just apologize for what I can't talk about right now? But I just wanted to apologize because something was wrong with me, man. Something was wrong. And like on your last Vlad interview, you could look at me and tell like something was wrong. Like I wasn't the enthused person. I wasn't cute. I looked like stressed. I looked like I was in a dark place. So like you could tell like something was wrong. Like,
yeah.
I didn't mean to go there. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's
I'm
all
so
good.
sorry.
This is real.
Yeah.
And
we gotta take a break.
yeah.
And
Man, Isn't that something?
Devastating. That's
Devastating.
Very devastating.
Devastating.
You can tell there's so much they don't want to just talk about. They trying to like.
I don't think legally they can. It sounds like they can't like legally talk about it.
Man, that's so much hurt. Like, and this was them being exploited was a show. It was, you know what I'm saying, making a band. It was making more than a band. Like,
absolutely.
And to go through all of that trauma and turmoil and still don't
have to
see
perform
the money. No, not have to perform. To know that somebody else has reaped the benefits off of your talent and off of your pain, he still didn't get him no money.
Yeah, and didn't they have like a platinum album?
They made some money. Like, they didn't benefit from that show. They didn't benefit from any of the concerts that they did. They didn't benefit from any of the music that they made. They might have got a couple dollars, but they didn't get what they should have gotten. And that's one of the things that's so hurtful to me outside of the weird stuff, is for him to come up as a young Black man and know how hard it is to get to that level, and then go back and instead of extending a hand up, take advantage of the people that came from the same place you came from. That's hard. That's hard for me to stomach.
That's very tough. Oh my God.
All that hard work and you don't even get the benefits of it.
Yeah.
Right.
You get, like, you literally trusted this person. And you get literally effed in the butt with no lubrication. I'm sorry.
Not literally and figured, both of them.
Well, they say he had lots of lubrication now.
Oh, well, you're right. You're right. He had thousands of bottles on my bed.
Yeah, so he at least tried to, I don't know. Let me not try to figure out how the man was doing what he was doing to these
Ron, we
people,
don't know.
allegedly.
Found it, but you never know. You know, when you start off a thing, you don't start off all the way doing what you're supposed to do, and then later on you get 1,000.
The baby oil was a new addition.
Yeah,
like, that came later, child.
Right. He may not in the beginning.
A new addition.
Listen.
He learned his lesson, so that's why he got the 1,000 bottles.
He had to have some progression, and that was one of the things.
Progression is crazy work. I cannot. This is too much for the kid.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, our prayers definitely. What's up, Courtney? Our prayers definitely go out to Day 26 and anybody who's been affected through Puff and any of the things that he was doing. Allegedly, it's just a lot going on, and obviously something was happening. So prayers are definitely needed. Therapy is definitely needed,
and he had a lot of victims. Like, honestly, I've been following so many people. Like, they say it was like 3,000 people.
Everybody he come across, I'm like, why y'all ain't jump him?
Like, for real, like,
he got power, money, and power.
He was doing babies too, like. Just giving people stuff like it's candy.
Sick. But like Day 26 said, he's not the only one. He the forefront. He was the one that was more open and out with the stuff, like on interviews, you know, flirting with men. And like, did he just hit on me? Like,
it was right in our face.
It was
nobody paid
right
attention.
in our face.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams tried to tell us.
I also think Day 26 might be suffering from a little bit of Stockholm syndrome, because it's like they kind of have empathy for him still, because they like he's not the only one. So it's kind of was like they were taking up for him as well.
But then, like
why y'all tearing him down? He ain't the only one. Leave him alone. Like, no, tear him down and
like,
whoever else.
Monster, but he's not the only monster. There are other monsters out there.
Yeah, don't just punish him. Punish all of them.
Like, we'll get to the rest of them, but right now he's getting punished.
We starting with this one.
Yeah,
right.
this who we starting. Sure. And I'm glad that is being exposed. Like, even going back from R. Kelly going to jail, you know what I'm saying? It's like it sucks that it took so long.
It took a long time. I was a kid when they was talking about it.
Yeah, but it's like now it is starting to reveal because these are like.
I'm glad they're giving R. Kelly a mic in that cell because he's singing that new song.
Oh money.
I knew R. Kelly didn't drop the jail song.
And it's a bop. You feel me? It's like a little gospel song, and he's singing better than he ever sang.
Really?
I don't know what they giving him in that jail, but he drinking some new tea.
Man,
it done opened them cords up.
Open up a lot of stuff, okay?
Speaking of vocal cords, sometimes we got to know when to let the leader sing and when to be in the background. And you know, Prophet Brian Carnes will let you know.
I can't write you enough. Come on. Wait. I told you when I'm leading the song, you can't out-sing me. Because I'm leading right now. When I'm leading, you don't sing loud. It's my moment. Praise the Lord.
Oh my God.
He said, look, it's
my moment.
I got he had a plan. He like, all I need is a chance.
Right. You just do background. But you know, you ever seen somebody in the background, every chance they get, they trying to bust a run. It's not your moment, sir. Damn. Calm down. You are not leading the song.
Like,
That thing have vexed his whole spirit.
Hold on.
Kevin say he got a Kimberell spirit.
Okay, Kevin, don't call me out from the pulpit.
Yeah.
don't do that. Just
Don't shut the whole worship moment down. Just quench the spirit.
The piano player was like,
so we all human, okay? I sing on the praise team, and sometimes I may mess up, okay? So my praise team leader, he just do that corner look. I'd be like, oh.
But now, do you be trying to out-sing your praise and worship leader?
You start cupping your voice in the mic. Hey, man.
Get on the right note.
I mean, but if the spirit hit you, the spirit hit you. You just got to go. If the spirit say go louder, you got to go louder, right?
Well, you know, the Holy Spirit is a gentleman. Now, he's not going to do nothing out of order.
That's true.
That's true.
Like,
Too.
what
That's
spirit
true.
is it? What spirit is it to be the question? Like,
Right. It ain't the Holy Ghost. All right, y'all. Well, we have time. We got to move along to our next section, which is Ask the Pew. So we have time for one question. Let's see what we have for today.
Hey, it's me, Tracy. Now, I got a question, because one of my real good girlfriends, Sharia, she had invited me and my husband over to her house for dinner with her husband or whatever. And so I was real excited because, you know, I love Sharia. I love me some Sharia. So we got over there and honey, everything looked so good. When I tell you that girl, she threw down. I mean, I'm talking like macaroni and cheese. She had some roast beef. She had some green beef. Listen, the girl threw down. So we got ready to eat. Now, the first thing that threw me off was the plates looked real nasty. I mean, it was stuff all stuck on the plates. And I'm like, girl, what's that? And she like, oh, girl, that ain't nothing but the jet dry from the dishwasher. And I'm like, nah, jet dry makes stuff clean. That look nasty. So I'm like, okay, hopefully she got paper products. But baby, didn't her cat jump up on the counter and was walking all over the counter where the food was at? And I'm like, oh, no, boo-boo. I don't do that. So I told her I wasn't going to eat anything. Now, mind you, my husband, he was putting the food back. And I ain't kissed him in the last 3 days when he had them kitty lips, eating all that kitty food with that cat crawling on the counter.
Oh, God.
So I want to know, my sweet babies, was I wrong? Because Sharia don't even want to talk to me. She said I was acting real bougie. And I'm like, no, girl, I just don't do nasty. So what y'all think, my sweet babies? And in the meantime, my husband wish he could cough up a fur ball, because I'm not dealing with them kitty lips.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Now, Tracy, usually you be wrong, but this time,
Yeah,
the
right.
plate's dirty and you got animals walking by, the macaroni and cheese. Girl, I wouldn't even say it, and I would have just got my stuff and went to the car.
I like the way Kevin said it. Time to exit stage left.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
out of here.
it's time to go. And one thing you gotta know, you gotta be on one accord. Your husband aren't eating that food. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be on one accord. When I'm fasting, he fasting.
like, come on.
We fasting.
But not only that, you should know we don't do kitty food or whatever. If the cat crawls on the counter, that's our cue. She got to learn how to. And if he ain't catch it, give him the cue. Give him that look like, what's wrong with you?
Let me
put the
talk to you.
food back.
Or text each other while y'all in the same room. Like, hey,
That's right.
Ain't no conversation. Everybody that know me, mail in the car. Let's go. Yes, because I'm about to pull off.
You better know it. It's time to go.
And jet dry may leak. Sometimes you see like the little white circles where the water
stains. Yes,
but it's a difference in water stain and stuff stuck to the plate. No, that's just dirty. You didn't scrape your plate before you put it in the dishwasher. Jet dry don't remove stuck on food particles.
Old eggs.
Oh,
stuff like that.
I mean, off the place being dirty itself was already a red flag. Like, why would we eat? Clearly don't have these. And then a cat, it's done.
I don't like cats, no way. But then for you to let your cat walk all over the counter where the food is, and see, to me, for a cat to boldly do that in front of you and your company, that lets you know that they do that all the time. Because cats, if you don't let your cat on the counter, I don't think that means that they never get up there, but they don't do it when you see them because they know they're allowed up there. But for that cat to walk up there, they always had that cat on the counter.
They probably be right there on the counter while you cutting up the dango
feeding it little stuff like, here, taste this.
Oh,
little tittles.
Yeah, that's the husband fault. He should have been on one accord with his wife to not eat, and she ain't wrong for putting them. Yeah, she ain't wrong.
Because you do kitty lips, right? Because he nasty and he the type of person. He probably be at work passing bottles of Gatorade from one person to the other. All that.
Tracy husband said the food look good, it smell good. I'm about to eat. I'm about to bless it and eat.
And the food look and smell good in Motor City too. I would have went on up there and got me a plate because I couldn't. No.
We just ate and we gotta go. Like
right. Suddenly, I ain't hungry no more.
But you don't have to do that with your real good girlfriends. Girl, call me back when you clean up this house.
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
right.
get out of here.
Don't call me back. I'm not eating here.
Like, come on, you know you tripping.
Right. You get one shot. If I come over and see a cat on the counter, I can't erase that from my mind. Like, we done with that. We gonna be at the restaurant where I don't know what they doing behind the door.
And that's why she asked her, like, what is this? She's like, oh, that's a jet dry. Because that's why you know they cool. Once you could just ask questions like, bro, what you want with this? What's up with this? Like, nah.
That's not how jet dry work. First, you ain't the only one with a dishwasher.
Oh, Paul Tracy.
We ain't eating here. Red Robin.
You say I can't eat at everybody's house. Me either.
No.
And I don't like a lot of potlucks. You know, that's just like, and see, we've done plays. That's just like you have a big cast and they say, well, we're going to do a potluck. I'll be asking who cooking what.
Yeah, because you can tell. And you can tell they be having the lint all on their shirt and stuff, bringing in the food, happy and proud, too.
Mm-hmm. Or but they have a slight odor themselves, you know, where they don't clean themselves proud.
And they don't. We had a potluck at my job, and this girl swore she could cook, and she looked like she could cook. And her lunch always smelled good. She made the green beans and potatoes full of vinegar. Like, who does
vinegar?
Vinegar. Like, you wanted a little vinegar on yours, but you just put half a bottle of vinegar and some green beans and potatoes? Who does that?
That's terrible.
The people that say they can cook cannot cook. Just like people that say they can sing cannot sing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like, you know, I can sing. No, you can't.
Kevin said, Tracy, you done right, girl. Yeah, she did right this time.
You was right, Tracy.
Good job.
This
girl.
time. All right, y'all. Our time is up. We got to get out of here. Thank you to the Lovelies for being here. We certainly appreciate y'all. Don't forget, make sure y'all check them out on Valentine's Day at the Ross Space, 8420 McNichols, Detroit. Get your tickets. You can cash app the Lovelies, $ the Lovelies. Tickets are only $25. Get them, get them, get them. Also, before we go, we can't do a show without mentioning our angel, Miss C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, who was the very first person casted to the show, who went on to be with the Lord 17 months ago. We will never do a show and not mention her. Make sure you guys go grab all music by C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, including her latest single, Old School Medley. We love y'all for free. We'll talk to you next week right here on The Pew.
Y'all, thank you for having me.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.